The war on Iraq is meant to facilitate the emergence of Israel as the ruling state in the world. This war, this big war, however, cannot be waged by Israel to become the ruling state and yet appear to be a war of naked aggression. No. Well then, how can Israel wage a big war and yet not appear to be waging a war of naked aggression? The answer is the United States has to attack Afghanistan and then attack brutally Afghanistan and then attack Iraq brutally, with large numbers of people being killed, horrendous suffering. But it must take place when Israel has already done her dirty work in the Holy Land on the Palestinians, brutalizing them, massacre after massacre. And the Palestinians are calling unto the heavens for help. And all of these images of houses being demolished, and people being killed, and children being killed, and all of these images must reach the Arab television screens. So the Arabs can be driven to frenzy and to rage, boiling point. Do you think Saudi television will carry it? Or Egyptian television? Or Jordanian television? No, they'll be too scared. So now the Israeli Mossad and the CIA will have to create a new television station. Of course, it must be an Arab television station. And that television station must do the work of conveying all of these images to all the Arabs. So they're driven to rage. Of course, this television station must also have a direct line to Osama bin Laden. Direct. Direct line to Osama bin Laden. So when I see now a new interview from Osama, I read it now because I know it was written by the Israeli Mossad. That has already been accomplished. The Arab masses have today reached the level of rage, boiling rage. Then the attack on Iraq takes place. And it must be a horrendous attack. There must be a large number of deaths. There must be a claim that Saddam is using chemical and biological weapons. You know, the United States knows exactly what biological weapons he has. Yeah. And the United States knows exactly how much, because the United States gave them to him. These massive and violent demonstrations are needed to bring down governments, particularly pro-American governments. And they must then be replaced by anti-American and anti-Israeli and pro-Islamic governments. And only then can CNN and company and all the media and all the newspapers, New York Times and London Times and Times of India and Straits Times and New Straits Times, now give the picture of Israel to be a state which is in mortal danger. The wall of Islam is rising up to slaughter the Jews. When that happens, then public opinion will be convinced that Israel is only trying to defend itself. Then Israel can wage a big war without appearing to be a war of naked aggression. To bring our lecture